What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Free Trunkers podcast.
Did we restart? I was watching the Freebird clip.
Oh
I was too.
my god.
Ah,
I was
That's going to be
Freebird
part
is
of the
worth it.
podcast. That you saying
Freebird
that
is
is going to
worth
be it.
it. Can we restart? I was watching the Freebird clip.
Oh.
I love Freebird. Welcome to the Freebird
Bruh.
podcast.
Yeah.
off the menu.
I have a feeling viewers are going to have to deal with that whole time.
We're going back in time to the first Thanksgiving to take
Get
Chunker
turkey.
off the
No.
menu.
To take
Trunkers.
Trunkers off the menu. Yeah, we're going back in time to stop Godman from killing Trunker.
All the way back to, I think, February 17th, 1973.
Welcome
Bro, yeah, I
to
hate
your
tribal
first
meetings, bro.
tribal meeting, Tyrannozilla, one of our members. His first appearance on the podcast. What is good?
Yeah.
We have food here, but we don't have turkey because turkey is off the menu.
Because we were going back in time to the first
going
Thanksgiving
back
to
in
get
time.
turkeys off the menu.
Yeah, we
That's
sure
gonna be a
are.
thing now. We're making that a joke. That's a thing. It's a running joke in the podcast.
Oh boy, so excited. So, Tyrannozilla, who are you?
Well, I am Tyrannosaurus 94. I won't lie, I'm probably only popular for making Godzilla vs. Fat Albert.
Yep.
Yeah. I make other short fights that are actually good, but, they come in short supply.
We're going back in time to the most recent Godzilla day, to when they revealed the SH
Get
Monster
Geigens off
Gigan.
the menu.
We're taking Gigan
Taking
off the
Gigan
menu.
Off the menu. Yeah. That, it's beautiful. The
Yeah.
Monster Arts
that-
Gigan, it's beautiful.
Oh, it looks so sexy. That I want that so badly.
It does. I'm scared of the price. I'm scared of the price.
Oh yeah, no
I
doubt.
thought,
but,
yeah,
like,
it looked
it
like
looks
it looked like an
so
X Plus
good.
when I first saw it.
Yeah,
It's
whoever
very-
scopes the monster arts usually did not do Gigan because that actually looks good.
The
Pretty
Monster
good.
Arts Gigan, it's got a very rough and bumpy texture. I don't know about
Mhm.
that, because again the suit doesn't look like that. It still looks pretty good though.
Yeah.
Gives it a nice detailed look on it,
Mhm.
and just the sails on the figure. Oh my gosh, it looks so good.
I just hope it's like relatively cheap because monster
Yeah,
art standards are all
I'm
over the place.
thinking it would be something like Monster X maybe, because the Final Wars Gigan was like 150, and that came with a bunch of accessories. So I bet this is probably gonna be like 120.
That'd be cool.
That's what I'm, because it doesn't. I don't think it has any accessories.
I mean, if it's not, then it should be cheaper.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. 120 is probably where we're looking.
I guess it could come with like.
Cause the Mechagodzilla 2021 was it was bigger, but it had diecast and stuff, so that's why it was 150, 170.
Uh,
What accessories would he wouldn't even come with, because he doesn't have
He
like
could come with a Godzilla tower thing.
that'd be cool.
I feel like with the new short battle, he could have came with like the purple beam or something because
Yeah.
they could get away with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it comes with a bunch of live cockroaches.
Yeah. They just
Yum.
ship the box and you take it out of just a swarm of cockroaches.
The figure.
That's
like
the
inside of
padding. That's
figure.
the bubble wrap. Instead, they just put a bunch
Yeah.
of cockroaches in there.
Hell yeah.
Like, congratulations, you own cockroaches now. You guys know I touched a cockroach once.
Really?
You touched
That's
the
crazy.
cockroach.
So have I.
They're
I
crazy.
ate him too. He was really good.
Ew. We're going back in time to take cockroaches off the
Off
menu.
the menu. You heard me.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh no. What else did they reveal on that old stream?
I'm gonna be honest, I did not.
Oh, there
watch
was the big
stream.
long interview
What,
with
like-
Taguchi, but that was in Japanese.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah, he was there with the Mako and some other person.
the Hedora, which it's a
Oh, the
specific
bird
door on it.
poop Hedora.
Yeah, bird
Yeah, the
poop.
bird pooed on his head.
Yep.
That's what he
Oh.
looks like.
well, that's
all
what
day.
happens when you don't take Thanksgiving turkeys off the menu.
they come for revenge.
Yep.
They what?
Shut up.
They certainly did.
Oh, the Freebirds took his ice cream, this vanilla ice cream, and then they carried it up, and then they dropped it on his head.
What was the thought process behind this figure? Did they like, all right, let's have a purple Hedora, and then he accidentally spilled some paint on it. He's like, this is
Is
brilliant.
that purple?
Why there's so many like Hedora didn't have a lot of figures, but now he's just like they're pumping them out, and
It's not
I
even.
don't
They're
know.
not even using the new mold.
yeah.
Well, is this the new mold or is this the old one?
That's the old one.
Okay. Yeah, at
It's
least
even
use
worse,
the new
yeah.
mold, guys. What?
Oh boy.
And I feel like there's only one I want them to do, and they've had so many tries and they haven't done it. You know the silver and pink one?
Yeah.
How like the pink is translucent, but the silver is like a solid color, so it looks like he's like glowing and stuff from certain areas.
Mhm.
Do that, but switch the silver out for black and the pink out for blue or green.
Oh yeah, that would.
If it's
Yeah,
like
I can
green,
think of that,
it'd
yeah.
be like glowing green. It'd be so
Mhm.
sick.
Yeah.
No, instead we get bird poo.
Bird poop, guys. Yep.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Bird poop, guys.
Yeah. What else? Oh, they revealed the 84
Oh yeah, that looks.
movie.
Looks
Massive
neat.
L to everyone who has the memorial box one.
No.
It's so funny too, cause Shinra Deer just did his video, and I got thinking about it. Like, man, they really ought to re-release this figure, and they just did. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about the getting this figure because I have the bootleg, and I only spent $30 on that. So
You get that at G.
I bought it off eBay.
Bootleg.
Oh.
I could have either gotten the version I have or one with red spikes, and I'm so glad I got the version I have because I would have been so mad at myself if I got the red spike version because it looks bad. I wish there was more Memorial Box bootlegs. So bad.
I really
bad.
want the I want the what's it called? Godzilla 68.
68.
Yeah.
Just get the Bandai Creation figure.
No.
I do want that one actually, I'm not gonna lie.
It's not a bad figure.
It's not. His lips are kind of weird, but you know.
Yeah, Godzilla and Mothra in Love, the famous YouTube show, used him, and it looks great.
Godzilla what?
You've never heard of that?
Pause. Roll that back.
Wait, let me
Never heard
find
of
it. I used to watch this when I was young. Let me find it. Godzilla and Mothra Loving Kaijus, I think is what it's called. It is! That is what it is!
Oh boy.
Godzilla and Mothra Loving Kaijus by T-Rex
Great
Productions.
name. Starting off with a great name.
Oh my god. I loved this show. I haven't watched it in so long, but I remember thinking it was the greatest thing ever.
When was this made? 8 years? Okay.
Yeah, these are ancient.
2014. Is this guy still uploading? Let me check.
Fun fact, that series
no.
is older than GPTV.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
My
Yep.
channel or me?
Because we all know Hayden is 4 years old.
Yeah, I'm 4 years old, guys.
I'm only 3.
I'm a little squirt, guys.
Don't say that. Not after Hedora.
Hey, hey. I don't know about all that. Anyway. Yeah,
Anyway, guys.
Yeah, I'd take a bootleg of literally any of the Memorial Box Godzillas. I don't care which ones. I'm surprised there aren't more. I'm surprised 84 was the only one. Give me 64, 62, 67. Oh my god,
That'd
that
be
would be
cool.
beautiful.
I hate
67.
I hate 67. Grr.
Godzilla in 1967 is the best Godzilla design ever. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Exactly. Spud just has really bad opinions.
Really bad. Just so bad. Just the worst.
The worst.
The
Really?
worst.
Yeah.
The worst.
The worst of the worst. Was anything else revealed on Godzilla Day?
New movie.
Oh yeah, the movie.
Oh yeah, the movie. That was so weird. Like when he actually revealed that, cause
I know.
I got out of a shower. Like I was taking a shower and I had this stream. Like I just let it start while I was in the shower, and I get
Yeah.
out. I'm just looking at what the guy's talking about, and there's like all this Japanese text on the screen. He's saying all this stuff. I'm like, huh. He could be revealing a new movie right now, and I wouldn't even know. And then all of a sudden, like the G poster comes up. I'm like, hold up, what's that?
Yeah, I find it weird is that because I remember like what was it, like there was like a tweet or something. It was talking about how he was talking about the 70th anniversary of Godzilla and how something big was coming for that. But he said like the 70th because next year's the 69th or whatever.
Right.
But then the movie's coming out on the 69th, and then what are they doing for 70 then?
Yeah, something big's happening for 70 because they put that in front of the Godzilla against Mechagodzilla thing.
Yeah,
The guy's like, stay tuned for the 70th anniversary. Like
the
something
70th.
big is coming.
That's in like it's in like 2 years, and like if the movie's coming out next year, that'll be the 69th.
What's happening for the 70th?
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Bring
something
him back.
crazy, crazier than a new movie. Like,
He's real. Godzilla is real.
yeah, they're bringing Godzilla.
They
To
literally
life.
bring
Bringing him
back
to
to
life.
They just bring him to life, man.
Yeah.
It's November 3rd, 2024. It's just like Godzilla sinks an oil rig, and then I don't know where I was going with that. Godzilla's real, guys. We're going back in time to make Godzilla
Bro, it's just like the
real.
One Piece.
What? The Godzilla is real.
And then he just steps on someone.
Get much higher, oh.
No, but they're playing the higher song as like Godzilla bites him and like takes him in the air, and he goes like higher in the air.
Who's Godzilla? What? Who's Godzilla
Who's
biting?
Godzilla biting?
The guy who said Godzilla is real. It's just like I was saying, it's someone saying that, and then Godzilla bites him.
Oh,
I
What?
see.
he would eat him. His mouth's too big to bite him.
They didn't say how big Godzilla's gonna be.
Okay, so they're just like,
It's just a little Godzilla. There was a malfunction in the creation of Godzilla. Or no, they just
You're
bring one of the
saying
suits to
real.
life. They just bring one of the suits to life.
It's like a little 3 foot tall little thing. Just oh my god, just like David.
A little imp
What if they
Godzilla running around.
what if they made like a giant anim? That's they made
Goblin
like a,
Godzilla. Goblin
how they-
Godzilla. He's just a little goblin.
You know how they made like the giant animatronic Gundam?
Yeah.
They make a giant animatronic Godzilla.
Holy crap! The Cybot. It's back to life.
Whew.
What if they made Godzilla Tower real?
They make the Godzilla.
Imagine they made like an
tower.
actual like, Godzilla land attraction though.
They
That'd be
should.
cool. That might be it.
Cause there's
Like-
there's the Godzilla zip line. They just like stand
Okay,
it up.
but that's a zip line.
There's some like they make it a thing where he's like fully standing up, looking up, and you just drop into his mouth. It's like a bungee jump thing, maybe.
And then you don't
That'd
come
be
back out.
That'd actually be kind of cool.
You don't come back out.
Yeah, you don't come back out.
You're just
stuck
stuck
in
in
there.
there.
Yeah, wasn't that, I remember seeing something about there being another Godzilla the Ride, like a second one.
If that's bigger than a movie, it's not.
No, I'm
It's
just
not.
No.
saying maybe that's gonna be part of some sort of like genuine theme park thing.
Destroy all monsters.
I don't know, and it's not like it's a MonsterVerse thing because that's coming out in March of 2024.
In 2024, how old is Ultraman?
Ultraman would be if he was 55 last year, he would be like 58.
57.
Oh, okay.
Or, no, yeah. That was mathing wrong.
Yeah, you were going off this year. It was last year.
Yeah.
55.
Wait a minute. When does Shin Kamen Rider come out?
Next year.
Okay, so then what if the year after that they make the whole big thing?
Oh, like a Shin Universe movie?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that'd be kind of neat.
Yeah,
That's bigger. I mean, it's a movie, but it's bigger than just a Godzilla movie.
that is bigger than just a Godzilla movie.
True.
It's also an Evangelion and a Kamen Rider and an Ultraman.
That would
movie.
be a big moneymaker.
That would be
Mm-hmm.
humongous.
Yeah. I mean,
And destroy all monsters.
destroy all franchises. What a great name. They should have me name things.
One thing I was thinking about for the new Godzilla movie is that setting up the world of Godzilla shit stuff they were talking about?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Like,
it's
is that
set
kinda like-
in the 1940s during like World War II or something like that. Apparently.
That's also cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I mean they can build off of that for like a world of Godzilla.
Imagine it's like, oh, it's a world war. World War. God, there's a monster in each
World War Godzilla.
World War Godzilla. No,
World War
I'm
G.
thinking like, I don't know. Each movie would take place in like a different decade. So they do like the 40s, then maybe like the 70s or something like that.
And then we get a Godzilla movie in the future.
Yep.
Like destroy all monsters. Destroy all monsters.
Holy crap.
Wait a minute, guys. What if the plot of the new Godzilla movie? We're going back in time.
Back in time
World
to the
War
first
II.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I was
World
waiting for
War
you to make the
II.
World War II.
To take Godzilla off the menu.
You heard him.
I don't think they're eating Godzilla. What if he like just eats the nukes out of the air? They're like drop like Fat Man and Little Boy or whatever they're called. And
I doubt
Godzilla's
they'd
just
make
like he just like, oh, that's tasty.
I doubt they'd make it. It would. I doubt.
Yeah, they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna. I'm surprised they're even taking it to World War II, considering they kind of want to forget that happened.
Wait.
I'm saying, I doubt they'd make him that big.
So it's during World War II, right? Because it would still be like
Well,
1939.
especially since there's been a
1945.
bunch of censorship about like saying Godzilla's atomic breath is atomic and stuff. The
And
fact
let's
that
be
they're
honest
even-
about like what the Japanese did during World War II that modern day Japan does not
Yeah,
talk
they don't
about.
like to remember World War II too much.
They don't like to talk about it.
Yeah. Which so is it gonna be just during the 40s, like maybe after the war then?
Like
Maybe
like 2 or 3
it's
years
the
after the war.
atomic- like the atomic bomb. Guys, it's a Godzillasaurus movie.
Yeah, it's a
Woo!
Godzilla movie. Yay! I forgot. I forgot that was during World War II. That's right. And we know how that scene was received.
Ooh, oh boy, yeah.
Wasn't like the guy in the boat like supposed to be like Spielberg or something, or Spielberg's dad?
I don't know
American
about that.
guy?
I don't remember hearing about that.
He's like, what do you think that was, Major Spielberg or something like that? The American
Oh.
people watching. He's like, I don't know. Looks like a UFO. I think I'll tell my son.
Oh, I forgot. I don't even remember that bit in the movie. All I remember from the Americans is the "Take that, you dinosaur!" As he like
Yeah,
fire up on him.
man. If God, that this movie better have that line. Take that, you dinosaur. With the same person. Is it like it's supposed to be the same guy?
Oh, yeah, same character.
What if this is actually like a prequel to the Heisei era and it's all about the Godzillasaurus? That would be crazy.
Well, yeah, we get the prequel, and then we got the sequel in Gigan Rex.
Yeah. Speaking of Gigan Rex, what did we think of that short battle?
It was good. I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I was gonna like criticize it a little bit, but then I kind of remember that it's also fan made, so I can excuse some of it. But there's some stuff about Gigan Rex that I was a little iffy about.
Like what?
I like his his like chains or whatever. But when they went full like Evangelion reference with like the when he just has them all out and then like the Gigans like when they gave like their little life force thingies and it went all like Evangelion. I thought that was a little goofy.
I mean, I think they were just trying to be like so over the top with Gigan Rex that he just is over the top crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
I was definitely more like oh sorry. You wanna go?
no, you go ahead.
Alright. I was kinda shocked with like well, there's more shocking moments I should say, like when the Gigan like their little like buzzer things were just coming out of their chest.
Yeah. A big army of Gigans showed up. I
Yeah.
thought it was really cool. I knew they were gonna get like crazy with it. That's why I was looking forward to it. I'd say they
Mhm.
delivered pretty well. I wish the ending got a little more crazy. Like they just shoot their beams at each other and then the screen turns white and then it
Mhm.
shows Gigan just falling. I wish it got a little more intense. Like they show Godzilla's
Yeah.
beam like go through Gigan, like blast it hole through him and he just I don't know, splits in half or something. I was hoping they'd do something like that, but
Yeah.
whatever. Because I think they tend to forget that that's like the coolest part. You know, like it's not
Like
the
the
beams hitting each other. Like they treat that like the money shot. The money shot is supposed to be Gigan dying, not that.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I notice a lot of things tend to like forget about that, and it bums me out
Mhm.
because it kind of kills the momentum.
Yeah.
Like it's supposed to lead up to something. That's not supposed to be the money shot. Now, I'd say the practical battle did that a little better. I'd say
Mhm.
You know,
in terms of killing
I've got a
Gigan.
little vendetta against the practical battle.
I wonder why.
Yeah, what is it? I'm just curious.
You know, I bet I'd tell you why, but Toho might go after me because
You take down everything you say.
don't show any footage, Hayden. Don't show any footage of the short battle, Hayden.
Well, I'm not. Not doing a
That's
video.
why I did not make a reaction. That is exactly why.
Yeah.
And the
that's a
worst
bummer.
part was Chris Zilla's video taken down?
You want me to look? I mean,
Yeah.
Louis Duran's is still up.
That's
Louis
cool.
put a border around it. Chris Zilla didn't do anything.
Yeah, Chris Zillas is still up.
I'm gonna try re-uploading it and see what happens.
Yeah, I said go for it.
If it gets taken down again, I don't even know, bro.
Did you get a strike or did they just kind of?
They just claimed it and then they took it down.
Dang.
They didn't
Should
strike
I
it.
risk it?
I said go for it, man.
Cause Lewis did it.
Yeah.
Chris did it, but
Mhm.
Nathan didn't.
Toho just hates Italian people.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm worried.
Let's title this episode "Freebird and Toho is racist."
Yeah, that's a good
Great
thing
title.
to say.
We're going back in time to when I uploaded that video to tell myself to do something with the footage to make it altered so that Toho doesn't take it down.
We're going back in time to stop Toho from taking down his video.
Yeah, you heard me.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'm really conflicted on whether or not I should like even bother editing a video, or if I should just do it.
Well, I mean, it's already a few days past,
So what? People would still watch it.
No, they wouldn't.
Yes, they would.
That's a lie, Nathan. People are still hyped about the Godzilla vs. Gigan shit.
Yeah, no, I'm joking. Dangerville.
I think I'm just gonna do the Gigan Rex. I'm not gonna bother with the other one.
Yeah, it's weird because they didn't keep up the practical fight, but they always keep up they kept up Gigan Rex, but they
Well,
didn't keep
they
up.
left up the stream so you could see
Not true. That is true.
the fight, which I find it odd that it's public. They unlisted it after it happened, and now it's public again.
Yeah, I saw that it was unlisted too, and I was just confused to see it public.
Yeah, I don't know why they're going around taking down the. I think. Well, what I do when I react to stuff, I cut out any times that I'm like not talking. Usually.
Okay, that's fair.
So maybe Toho, since I feel like it had to have been a manual takedown for you, Nathan.
Yeah, because it was like 4 hours
your thing
after.
was too small for auto detect.
An underpaid Toho executive had to take down your video. How do you feel?
He's underpaid.
Yeah,
So.
I don't know. It has to have been manual. Maybe they'd see that I'm not playing the whole thing. I don't know. Hopefully it all works out.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But what did we think of the actual practical fight itself?
It was a little bit slow, but it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was.
It felt
good.
pretty dragged out, but I didn't mind.
Mm.
Well, I minded when I first watched it. I'm like, oh my gosh, something just happened already. But rewatching it, I came to appreciate it. Just like looking at all the set detail and the suit detail on Gigan. They just like showed it to us. It wasn't all like lost in the action. They're like, look at it. Look at how good it looks. Like they were so proud of it.
Some of the shots were pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Everything was so much of a step up from last year. So much. Just
From Hedora's.
yeah. Which I mean, the fact that the Hedora thing happened in the first place is awesome. But the fact that they're getting much better is even better. Like the effects this time didn't look like they were edited by a 12-year-old. They actually looked, professional and like it was Toho done. You could tell right away, like the lightning for when Gigan appears, it's very reminiscent of something you'd see in the Ultra series, I think. The other stuff like Godzilla's beam and Gigan's especially, they were a little less like quality. I think that's mainly just because the Ultra series, the lightning effects just suck in the Ultra series. But everything else,
It was a big week for the guy who directed that.
yeah, he had 2
That
Ultraman episodes coming out and this.
Yeah.
He must have been like, oh, they're loving me. It's so cool that they got the Godzilla short battle guy to direct for the Gamas episode as like a Godzilla tribute. It's a very Takase thing to do. Since episode 17 of Rube was a Halloween episode, and now episode 17 of Decker is a Godzilla episode. So he pays attention to them holidays.
True. So for coming up, they're gonna make a Freebirds episode.
Yep. Takase would love Freebirds.
Dude,
I mean, everyone should love Freebirds.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I really want to watch Freebirds with Takase.
You just want to sit there with him and watch it. No, you're watching it with him. He's just like, take off your shirt. You're like, what? It's the turkey. What?
Like, I want that turkey to take off her shirt.
Hey, oh, Takase.
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 What I'm saying, bro. Takase, you weirdo.
You know, what else? What else happened? So speaking of the practical short battle, going back to that, going back to the practical short battle.
Going back to the practical short battle.
The yeah, like I said, the effects were good, and just like I don't know, the choreography was way better too. Like the Godzilla vs Hedorah one, especially after seeing this, I back when Godzilla vs Hedorah came out and they had the shot where they go behind the buildings and you can't see them fighting.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't bother me as much then because I'm like, you know, I'm just happy we have this. But now having the Godzilla vs Gigan thing that's better in so many ways, it really them going behind the buildings just feels so cheap and lazy now. Before I was defending it, now it's just like, I don't know.
I still don't mind it that much. It looks cool in
It does.
theater.
I don't mind it that much, but it's like,
Yeah.
you could have done
mean,
something better.
It looks cool in the theaters though, you know, for Godzilla against
Right.
Mechagodzilla.
Right, that was cool. That was cool. The
Bet it was.
you didn't go.
I was busy.
Sure. Anywho, yeah, I really appreciate like the choreography and the effort, like with the action and the effects and stuff in this one, especially the shot where Godzilla like kills Gigan. It's a face shot. So
Mhm.
sick.
The one shot after he the scene where he roars and it's like Gigan's hook.
Yes, and all the
That
fire.
was
Mhm.
so,
Yeah.
kind of looked like. Yeah, it looked good. It looked, dude.
But yeah, it looked really good. I love the detail of having like Gigan's gold flakes falling after he.
Oh, I
moved.
didn't see that. I didn't see that.
He's chafing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gigan. But yeah, it was really cool. I love how they had like the prosthetic of the big buzzsaw cut on Godzilla's chest.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I was not expecting that. Oh.
I did not expect any of the actual like Gigan gore. I thought they were just gonna like do like the,
Yeah, when it was
part,
especially
that
after
was-
when he cut him and they just show like a little red streak, and they show after he like buzzsaws his stomach. When he falls, there's just like a red streak on him. I'm like, oh. But when they actually did the up close and showed the like big deep cut, that it was so cool. Yeah, and the miniatures, the building miniatures, they went out of their way. Instead of just kind of having them there, you know, Gigan cuts the one building in half.
Mhm.
It was really, just again, so much was put into this
Yeah.
one with the new Gigan.
Yeah, you can tell the budget kind of went up from Hedorah to this.
Yeah. Do we think next year, new Jet Jaguar and Megalon, maybe?
Oh, 100%. No doubt in my mind.
Definitely Megalon. Yeah.
I feel like
And
at this point, well, Jet Jaguar is probably more popular than Megalon.
True. Because yeah, seeing the.
I don't think they'd make a Godzilla versus Jet Jaguar since they've always
Oh
kind of
no.
been.
Right.
I bet it'll be Godzilla versus Megalon, and then Jet Jaguar will come in.
Yeah, Jet Jaguar is like,
Mhm.
I got your back.
What
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I Hayden, I told you this the other day.
Yeah.
So next year we'll probably get Megalon and Jet Jaguar, and the year after that we'll probably get Mecha Godzilla, and then because the year after that, I guess they could do Mecha Godzilla again, but I was thinking they do Titanosaurus, and then because
Right.
of that, we get a new Titanosaurus figure.
Yay! Only,
Great.
you know, how many years from now? 3. Only 3 years from now.
Hey, would you rather buy the one that's $200?
I mean, you could still find it for 70 right now if you look hard enough. You want to know how
Where?
much it was? How much that figure was when it first released?
How much?
$4.
Oh my
$4?
god, bro.
The
$4?
equivalent of the yen to like yen now, it would be
Mhm.
$4.
Oh. Well, okay, that makes more sense.
Damn.
It probably would have been higher then, but yeah, it'd be like buying your average like Ultra Monster 500 figure right now. But it was Titanosaurus. It's just insane to think about that
That's great.
all the stuff coming out in the early 2000s was like $10.
Yeah.
It's like 60, 70 now.
Mhm.
Like Nathan, that bear gun you got was $10.
Yeah.
I actually got 2 Baragons. I got the normal one and
Well,
the
you spent $60 in total. It's still
Yeah.
a
Which,
lot.
guys, I'm gonna say that was such a steal because
You've already talked about it.
I know. I'm gonna say it again.
You don't need to say it again.
I'm going
It was a
back
good
in
deal,
time.
but it wasn't like talk about
tell
it
you-
twice good of a deal.
Oh no, it wouldn't. No.
No.
Yes,
I've gotten better deals.
Okay, name one.
We're going back in time to
You know,
stop
that time I
Nathan.
robbed that store and got a figure for free. It was just like crazy. Yeah, what would they do after 2025 though?
I'm not sure.
I think they just stopped.
Would they? Well, would it be the 60th anniversary or the 70th anniversary? No, 70th anniversary of Godzilla. So it would be 60th anniversary of like what's 2026? Abira. We're already getting an Abira figure. I doubt that. Yeah, they'd probably just stop. I mean, yeah, they'd just stop, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks. Unless they do, like, 30th anniversary of,
The Heisei
oh,
movies.
well, yeah. Nothing happened then. There's literally nothing they could do. I don't think there's a single decade besides the 60s. And I guess our just previous decade where anything happened after a 5. You know, there's the 50s. 55 was the last one. 70s, 75 was the last one. 80s, 85 was the last one.
89
90s,
was
95 was the last one. 2005, 2004 was the
85
last
was-
one. 2015 was the only one where there was stuff afterward. Besides the 60s.
Shin Godzilla.
Well, the 90s did have the American one.
Yeah,
I
oh my god,
cannot see
1998
Toho
one.
celebrating that. I know it's been a while, but Toho is not gonna celebrate that.
What if they do like, you know how they I guess not. Never mind. Huh.
There's nothing they could do. Which is kind of a bummer. Unless they did like 25th anniversary or something like that.
Yeah, I guess.
What would be the 25th anniversary of 2026?
They could only do like Millennium movies for that.
Yeah. Which I mean is fine.
I mean, I'm
Yeah, I
not.
like
Because
Millennium.
once they get
How
done
the
with the
hell was it-
Millennium movies, they could just start back over and do Hedorah's 60th anniversary.
How are they gonna do Godzilla? Are they gonna just like? I guess they could do Kaiser Ghidorah.
They could
That'd
do
be cool.
Kaiser Ghidorah.
Oh,
Stuff like
actually,
that.
no. They wouldn't do Kaiser Ghidorah. They'd do Monster X.
Well,
'Cause
would they?
let's be-
Would they really though? Well,
if they continue down like stuff like this, they could not afford a Kaiser Ghidorah.
I mean, the Kaiser Ghidorah suit still exists.
Yeah.
Does it?
They showed it in the behind the scenes at Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. So, you know,
Yeah,
if you had
they
gone, you would have
did.
known.
Yeah, they kind of did.
I'm gonna look, and then it might not even be at my theater. So I don't want to hear it.
Well, it
not
wouldn't
in
be there
theaters
anymore. It's not Godzilla Day.
It was only November 3rd.
Yeah, I know.
And if it was around here, it would be there for you. Unless you don't have like a Cinemark or something near you.
We do not have a Cinemark.
Do you know that for sure though?
Yes,
Do you really?
we have a bow tie, and we have AMC.
Yeah, I went to AMC for mine.
Oh, well, if they had it at AMC then. They did not have it at my AMC. They only had it at a Cinemark.
Oh well, then. Okay.
Which I'm not complaining because they probably would have put us in a bigger theater at the Cinemark anyway. Because
Yeah. Wait. How was it? How was that experience for you, Hayden?
the Godzilla against Mechagodzilla?
Yeah.
Well, it was surprisingly better than the Black Adam experience. Which was... I don't know if that's a good thing or a disappointment. I should have just gone to see Black Adam in IMAX. But, Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. Okay, so we get there. We pull up to the Cinemark. We walk in there. And when we went to buy tickets, the entire theater was pretty much sold out. Pretty much sold out. Like, there were only a select few seats. My dad and I, we couldn't get seats together. We had
Wow.
to get 2 separate seats. I mean, you were just going to ask someone to move so we could sit next to each other. And we get there, and we're walking through the door, and we hear, like, all this talking and stuff. And we get in and look at the seats, and there's, like, no one there. And the talking is, like, playing through the speakers to make it sound like there's people there.
Oh, hell no.
It's so sad. Like, why it's... And there was, like, these rows. There was at least one row that was completely empty. And I don't know how that these people just didn't show up. Like, how... It was sold out. How did people not show up? Like, that doesn't... It was whole rows. That means more than 10 people didn't show up. It has to have been like a glitch on the website or something. Like, that's all I could think of. Is that, like, everyone saw that you couldn't sit there for no reason. I don't know. It's really
My
weird.
theater was pretty packed though.
Yeah.
It was.
And I have a feeling that maybe, like, my theater would have been packed if people could buy a ticket to sit in the seats that were supposedly sold out, but they weren't. And so we sit down. We ask these like 2 old people to move. And one's like, "Oh yeah, I'll move over," and one was like, "Oh, I don't feel like getting
they-
up." But
Were they just 2 old men?
it's 2 old men, yeah, like 60s. They move over, so I'm sitting there, and I'm next to an old lady, and my dad on my right. And the old lady, she was like, there was trivia before the movie. And she was doing the
I didn't
trivia.
know.
I was listening to her do the trivia.
No.
And then and the movie
Like,
starts.
75.
And the movie starts. And well, not the movie. The Godzilla vs. Hedorah thing starts. It was super loud. It was much louder than the movie. I don't know why it was so loud. Like, it kind of hurt to listen to. But it was so cool hearing the Final Wars music in high quality, loud theater. Like, that was awesome. And
That was awesome.
okay, Sean Nichols. But after that,
No.
obviously, they as I said, they played like the behind the scenes, which went on for a while. It was like 15 minutes of behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, it went on for a long ass time.
And they showed like walking through the warehouses where they store all the suits, and you could see Kaiser Ghidorah like draped over some sort of thing. And they like get to the Hedorah suit. It was just cool seeing all the suits just kind of sitting there.
Was there anyone else that you saw?
I don't remember. I distinctly remember seeing Kaiser Ghidorah.
I hope that the
It's
King
on
Caesar.
Monster X. It's on Monster X. I remember that.
I
The
hope I hope they burnt the King Caesar suit. I hate that King
It
Caesar
does,
suit.
yeah, it's awful. The 2004 King Caesar is awful. Why is he so red? Did he get like a bad sunburn or something?
Why are his eyes so humanoid?
I know. It's weird.
What are with his weird nipple swirls? What the?
Dead ass though. It's like I don't know. The '70s one is just peak.
Oh,
Yeah. Anyway, the behind the scenes were actually really cool to see. It was like when they showed the camera spinning thing, and they were like the monsters were fighting over the camera that they were spinning. I love seeing stuff like that, like how they do stuff. And so obviously that happens, and then the movie starts. Can I just say that was a really good movie? Like I remember it being good, but I didn't remember it being that good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It was good. My theater the people were pretty quiet. There was no like cheering or anything.
Mine got
The
a
only
good
thing that
amount.
happened was the old lady next to me. I distinctly remember in the shot where like Mechagodzilla accidentally shoots and destroys the 3 buildings with the ice thing,
Mhm.
and they got destroyed. She was like, "Woo!" That's all I remember. I'm pretty
Now,
sure that's the only thing the audience did.
mine had a couple laughs here and there.
Oh yeah, people laughed at jokes. I forgot about that. People thought like the old guy flirting with the girl was funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, that movie was pretty good. I don't know, Taranazilla, do you have any theater stories on your end?
Not really, no. Most of my theater was full of like old people and nerds.
There were
So
there was a surprising amount of like average Joes in mine. There was like old people, some like you'd say nerdy guys, and there was just like a guy who just screamed adult version of Evan O'Rourke.
what do you mean by that?
He was wearing a flannel. Everyone else had Godzilla shirts, but he was wearing a flannel.
Oh boy.
What?
I think I see a man.
I think I see a man. But yeah, and there was like this 11-year-old girl there, which I did not expect to see. Girls can't like Godzilla.
Yeah, I saw like a little like I saw like 2 parents and their kid. They were fine, I guess.
They were fine. I'll excuse
Fine.
them. They're not on my list.
Yeah.
But yeah, about the actual movie, I do want to talk about the actual movie itself. The way Mechagodzilla's suit moved, I remember this very specific part of the movie. I think there was like no music over it or something. And the way Mechagodzilla's suit moves, he's fighting Godzilla. It's just so well done. It felt super, super like robotic and like naturally robotic, like they weren't forcing it. It's like the way the head kind of sways back and forth. I don't know. It was just really well done. A lot of attention to detail and stuff like that. Cinematography is sick too. Every time Godzilla like pops out of the water, especially when they're at like the Sea World, and all the water just splashes over the building. Oh, I love that. There's one shot where he's like shooting down fighter jets, and a flaming one just slowly flies in front of him before it crashes.
Oh yeah, that shot was pretty cool.
Oh, I love it.
A lot of the Godzilla shots were just really cool.
Hearing that music, high quality. Thanks. That's exactly what it sounded like. Good job.
I love the bum bum bum
Yes.
bum.
Yes.
That was
Being able to like feel that.
Bum 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 bum.
So good.
Bum 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 bum. bum bum.
You didn't need to do that.
I do actually.
And I
Okay.
like seeing the scenes like the you know the reference and scenes to like Mothra and the War of
Oh yeah,
Gargantuous.
yeah. I saw War the Gargantuas in the theater. Briefly.
Briefly.
Briefly. Oh, people, the old lady next to me went, "Oh!" when they showed Mothra.
Ah,
She liked that.
Was she like? Was she like a really old lady, like white hair, cane, glasses?
She was
type
like
deal?
60s, too.
Redhead.
No! Imagine if it was. She's like vaping in my face, like, stop.
No, she turns over to you. She turns to your face and just blows smoke in your face.
Yes! She's like.
She pulls out her phone and starts playing Candy Crush.
She was talking to her husband a lot. She just turned and started talking to him like full volume.
I really like this movie. It's a really good movie.
I don't know what they were talking about. Oh yeah, her husband. Like right as the fight starts, he gets up and leaves to like get more popcorn. And he's gone for most of the fight, getting more popcorn.
nice.
Like, bruh, of all the times to leave, this is why you are here. To watch the fight. And it's a darn good fight, too. The choreography is so good.
It is a fun fight.
There's really only, like, one shot that I'm just, like, not a fan of. And that's when Mechagodzilla jumps over Godzilla. And his legs are crossed. I hate that so much. It looks so goofy. That's really the only part that bugs me. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said when Mechagodzilla jumps over Godzilla and his legs are crossed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the story's good. The girl's hot. I mean, the story's good.
That's crazy.
Sure is. I love when Mechagodzilla rams into Godzilla.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like the way he just flies.
Yeah, he's just like,
He's
Boom!
just straight sideways.
yeah, he's just gone.
That scene got a couple laughs. That was a really funny scene.
He is straight sideways.
He literally going sideways. That's not even, it's just not how it works. And he's just going sideways.
You know what that gives off vibes of?
What?
Hold on, let me find it.
Is it the Ultraman kicking?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I
Ultraman.
love that gif.
The ultra fights.
It's so slow. He flies away so slow, and
I know.
he just goes into the horizon. You're supposed to go up.
Put both of these on screen.
They will be. Oh, that's so funny. I love that.
Oh, Aaron, we need to show you Shin Ultra Fight.
That's right. You need to watch it.
Shin Ultra Fight.
It's so funny.
If you were looking it up on YouTube, you're not gonna find it. It's hidden away on a mysterious website called Billy.
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 Billy La Bufanda?
Billy La Bufanda!
Billy La Bufanda.
Banger right there. Well, guys, we're at about an hour right now. With the
Okay.
stuff we're cutting out, it'll probably be like exactly an hour.
Good.
So are we thinking of ending it here? Wrapping it up, say everything we needed to say?
I think
Sure.
There's nothing else we could think of?
I can't.
Nope.
Alright, everyone. Thank you for listening to today's episode of the pod.
Yep.
Well,
Well,
Pod.
just before we leave, know that we're going back in
back
time.
in time to the first Thanksgiving to get
take
turkeys.
off
off
the
the
menu.
That couldn't have been more uncoordinated.
Shut up.
Shut up, bruh.
Shut up, dog.
Yeah,
For real.
bruh, shut up, dog.
Bruh, shut up, dog. Buy chunker turkeys. We're taking you off the menu.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the Trunker Podcast channel and to all three of ours: Godzilla Productions TV, Some Naughty Spud, and Tyrannoζilla 94. And
Yup.
we'll see you guys next time. Trunkers, out!
Out.
Oh!
Out.
Out!
Buy turkeys.
We're going back in time to the first Thanksgiving to get turkeys off the menu. That's right. We're going back in time to the first Thanksgiving to get turkeys off the menu.